Hi friends, it's Barry. Let's solve this algebra puzzle together. Which of the following numbers is a perfect square? So we have A, 98 factorial multiplied by 99 factorial, B, 98 factorial multiplied by 100 factorial, and so on and so forth. So before we begin, let's remind ourselves what a factorial is. We have n factorial, that is equal to n multiplied by n minus 1 multiplied by n minus 2 all the way to 2 and 1. So for example, 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1, which is 6. So we are going to evaluate each of these expressions and try to work out which one is a perfect square. And there's a general rule that we are going to use. That is, we notice that for n factorial, we can break it down as n times n minus 1 factorial. Well, because we see previously here that n factorial is n multiplied by n minus 1 and minus 2 all the way to 1. So here we can break n factorial down into two parts. The n here, and the second part from n minus 1 all the way to 1 is just n minus 1 factorial. So with that out of the way, let's think about option A, which is 98 factorial multiplied by 99 factorial. So I'm going to break down the bigger number because we can write 99 factorial as 99 times 98 factorial, okay? The part here, we have applied this fact here, okay? So 99 multiplied by 98 factorial and then multiplied by 98 factorial. 98 factorial is this one, okay? So then we have 99 multiplied by 98 factorial squared, because there are two 98 factorials here, so we square them. And then we want to break down 99. Well, we have 9 times 11, which can also be written as 3 squared times 11 times 98 factorial squared. So notice we have some squares and also the 11. Now, 3 squared and 98 factorial squared, they are squares, but because the number 11 is a prime number, okay, so we cannot further break them down. That means A is not a perfect square. Okay, so we're gonna work our way across. Now let's try option B, okay? So option B, we have 98 factorial multiplied by 100 factorial, okay? So once again, we are going to break down the bigger number first. So 100 factorial, we can write it as 100 times 99 and then times 98 factorial. And once again, we have another 98 factorial. So this is 100 factorial, and we have the 98 factorial. Okay, so we group these terms, so we leave 100 and 99 on their own, and then 98 factorial will be written as a squared. Then 100 is 10 squared, so we have 10 squared, and then 99 is just the same as 3 squared times 11. So 3 squared times 11, then times 98 factorial squared. Once again, we see there are some square terms, which are very good, but because 11, once again, is a prime number. So we can rule out option B, okay? So option B also isn't a perfect square. So let's take a look at option C now. We have 99 factorial multiplied by 100 factorial. So once again, we apply our rule. So we have 100 multiplied by 99 factorial multiplied by 99 factorial. So 100 factorial has been broken down into 100 times 99 factorial. And the 99 factorial is here. Now, as you can see by now, 100 is 10 squared. So then we multiply by 99 factorial squared. Notice that this time we have two nice squares here. So we can merge them and get 10 times 99 factorial squared. And here we see that this is indeed a perfect square. So the answer is C, okay? And here we don't have to look at option D and option E, but you can do that for your own practice. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.